Welcome. I am a multi-dimensional spiritual being that's having a human experience. My name is Neil, and the reason that my name is Neil is because people have been calling me that since birth, and I began to come when called by this name, and I would actively respond to it, and I've adopted it now as my name, and that is the only reason that my name is Neil, and it's from a continual use of the name, and now it is what it is. So, continuing further, right now humanity's at this point where we've got like two timelines we can go on, and one of the timelines is it's a holding on to the old world. It's like we don't let go of what we have, and it's a consumeristic path, and it's a path of not learning. You choose to remain in ignorance, and that's ignoring the truth. You're ignoring it, and it's a de-evolution towards, like, as it progresses, it's gradually going towards negative orientation, and that is the path of the ego. That's the path of being fully identified with your thoughts, and actually believing that you are your thoughts, and actually believing that you are your body. Those are all characteristics of this path of holding on, and a lot of that is stemming from a place of fear. And what the ego is it's edging God out. So ego, it's the ego edges God out. When you're in your ego and when you're identified as your ego, love and God is out of the way, because what God and love is surrender. It's infinite love and infinite connection, and what the ego is control, and it's manipulation, and it's holding on, and it's arrogance, and the ego also is wanting to be the best. Those are all characteristics of the ego, and the ego will do everything in its power to stay in the driver's seat. And the ego is in the driver's seat until we let go of it, until we surrender it, until we dismantle it and release it. And when we surrender and we allow, that's this other path that humanity has a potential for. The other path is a way of surrendering and allowing. It's a path of getting out of the way. Right now, in this moment, the only requirement for this vessel that you're observing is to stay out of the way. And when I speak, and I'm speaking from a place of love, there's an infinite source. You're not able to run out of love or run out of gratitude. It overflows. There's infinite amount of it. And now, were I to begin to speak from a place of identifying with Neil, or a place of identifying with the ego, and in a place of like accomplishing a goal, in a place of manipulating my outside environment to achieve that. All these are ego's way of control. And so my only requirement as a vessel is to get out of the way and allow what's natural to flow through. And what's natural is infinite love. What's natural is gratitude. What's natural is infinite connection. And this letting go and surrendering pathway, it's progressing towards evolving with the Christ consciousness. It's evolving with light. As this pathway of allowing and surrendering, we open ourselves up to receive more light, and we begin to have the capability of holding more light in our bodily vessel. And this light is in part connected to our food, and we literally are what we eat. So you can change what you eat and include the extra ingredient of love through, as well as changing what you eat to create a desired result. And that is a way of alchemy. It's a way of taking into account everything that you're eating. And we eat with our mouth, we eat with our eyes, we eat with our ears, we eat with our senses. We eat when we feel something. Our senses are essentially, it's becoming part of the sensory input that then has the potential to manifest in the future scenarios based on the input received. And so this pathway of surrender, this pathway of allowing, this is a progressive timeline. This is a timeline where we as humans, we evolve naturally, and one way that we do evolve is through receiving light from the sun. And light is information, and the sunlight is very beneficial for us in our evolution. And there's people, organizations pushing agendas of wanting to hide the sun and saying that there's too much of this light information, that it's actually harmful, and that it's warming up the planet. And this is all an agenda to demonize the sun, and the sun is actually one of the huge contributing factors to our evolution to higher states of awareness and consciousness. And so this is the other pathway, is the pathway of surrendering and allowing and letting go, and it occurs in every moment. And when you don't know what to do, you surrender more, you allow more, you ask the question, what would love like to express through me? And then you surrender to it, you allow it to come through. And the ego is scared shitless of that. The ego wants complete control. It wants to have an awareness of what's about to come out. And because it's asking the question, how is it going to sound to the person that I'm communicating with? And it's also asking, how am I going to look? And that's all ego oriented. There is no I, there's no you, there's only one. And as that one, the one is is infinite love, infinite connection, and that energy is flowing through every single object and every single perceived individual, and it's one love that is flowing through everything. So right now, the problem is being real, and with every problem there's an equal to or greater than opportunity with that problem. It's the yin and the yang, it's black and white, it's cold and hot, there's no one-sided sheet of paper. It's the other side of the coin. So we have a problem with being real in the world right now. So we have this massive opportunity and this anticipation for being real. What's the problem? People are being fake. They're being not real. What's the opportunity? You can choose to be real. You can embody, you can be the real deal. And when you speak, you have the potential to create worlds of language that someone can step into. And right now, being fake is being awarded in the world. Actors are some of the highest paid jobs available, and people are being rewarded for acting. And when people are real, you're being shamed, you're being like guilt bombed, you're being fear-mongered. It's all these things. When you be real, this is what comes at you. And so we have an opportunity for being real right now, and the opportunity is bigger than it's ever been before. And how this is playing out in real time on social media platforms and so forth. Jonathan England posted a comment on Facebook approximately a year to 2 years ago, and this has already been started, and it's progressed to a level now that is unprecedented in internet and social media history. And the comment was, "It's time to be real." And with that comment on Facebook, Jonathan England was banned off of Facebook for going against community guidelines. So feel into that. And additionally, Roblex, I'm going to share a quote here. So Roblex banned my account because I said everybody love everybody. That was the comment. And what Roblex said was that was sexual content. And this person is saying, well, everybody should love everybody. And this person's name I'm going to keep discreet for their own privacy. And this was something that happened within a half year. And so it's happening on Facebook, it's happening on Roblex, and then here's another one on Facebook. This person was a pastor, and somebody attempted to take the life of her and her daughter, and she wrote a passage about it on Facebook. And so I'll just read what I have. And the person is saying, the pastor is saying that she got placed on restriction by Facebook to how many people that her post could reach for 30 days because I said shoot and kill me while describing the event that happened with her daughter and herself. So she was just describing this event, and she got placed on a restriction for how much her post can reach people for 30 days. That's not free speech. Free speech is you can say what you want, when you want, at any time you want, and then you, as a sovereign being, taking full responsibility for the words that come out of your mouth, also take full responsibility for any and all consequences that those words may have, and also perceptions created from the words that you speak. So that's free speech. Free speech entails a level of responsibility that the majority of the people on the planet right now are still unwilling to reach. And the responsibility is being responsible for what is coming out of your mouth. And a lot of people, they're going about their day and something just blurps out, and they're like, whoa, where'd that come from? Well, you said it. You better look inside yourself and see where it came from. And so this censorship is going on across multiple social media platforms, and it's progressing. So you have an option and opportunity, and that's for being real and being authentic. So would you like to know the way out? There is a way out. The way out is you tell the truth. You just tell the truth in every moment, and that is an option for navigating current present day circumstances. So we have this option now also of living in a state of cooperation, where we are cooperating with other beings in our immediate environment, and it's an interdependentship. And interdependence is where the community cooperates and each person is interdependent on other people. So it's a whole community working together for a common goal. And for that to occur, there needs to be a common goal. So what is your common goal? And so there's that. And my common goal is to surrender and allow. And what am I surrendering and allowing to? I'm surrendering and allowing God to express through this vessel. And that expression is an expression that can present itself in the form of words. It can express itself in energy, because it's all about the energy. Everything is about energy. And so it has the potential to express itself as words. It can express itself as energy, as actions. When you take an action, is it coming from a place of love, or is it coming from a place of fear? And these are all opportunities that we have to look at ourselves. Right now, humanity is divided, and divided we fall, and as a unit, as one, it's an unstoppable love force. And it's more a cooperation than anything, and it's an option of infinite cooperation, and we have this opportunity right now. So if you would like to be on this podcast as a guest, reach out to my email, and you can also reach out to my brother Dennis's email, and those are both in the description box. And also I would invite and recommend that you join Earthwaking Virtual Village, where you can also direct message me or Dennis, and it opens up a whole community of 5,000 people currently that are on the path of surrendering and allowing, and you have the opportunity to connect with these people in this village. And it's a virtual village, and also there's a physical real village that you can taste and touch, and it's where I'm at right now. And a great step would be to look at this virtual village and connect with people, and that link is in the description. I love you and I appreciate you. Thank you for liking and subscribing to this video, and remember to share it so that this can reach out to more people, and together we grow. Thank you.